I think I'm live. Hey everybody, how's everybody doing on this actually pretty nice Tuesday? Got some few people popped in here. We got some actually decent weather. It's kind of sunny out there, but I also heard that we're going to get some freezing rain again. So winter is not totally over, unfortunately, but it's supposed to be a decent weekend. Anyways, I hope everyone is doing well. I was not going to do a show today because my rehearsal got bumped to Thursday this week. Drummers. Do I have to say more? Anyway, so instead I thought, well, I'd really like doing these one-on-ones with everyone and just to say hello to everybody and see how everyone's doing. I just had kind of a little bit of a brainstorm. Why don't I just do it at 6 o'clock? Because, I can take off at 7 and I can still be at rehearsal for 8 o'clock. It's a big one tonight. We're going for 3 hours. We got a gig on Saturday, but I'll talk all about that in a minute. So before I get to all that, and a couple other things I want to mention, let me just say hello to the people in the chat here. And let's see who we've got in the chat. We got Ben Coombs. Hey, Ben, how are you, buddy? RJ the Mad One, welcome. Daniel Horsley just purchased a shirt to support the cause against cancer. Thank you so much. I got your pictures posted up on Instagram and my Facebook page. Actually, today, the last couple of days, we've had a lot of people that have been sending me stuff. Scott DeFouque bought a shirt. Michael Bishop was another one, and there was one. Oh, Paul Liu was another one. So yeah, all these great folks have been supporting the cause. And again, anyone that has ordered something and once you receive it, if you could send me a photo at my email address, then I'll share the photo on my Instagram and my Facebook page. So I want to thank you all for the support. We actually hit 60. So I've sold 60 items to this point. So this is all fantastic. So I want to thank you all again so much for that. All right, let me get back to the names here. Daniel Horsley. Okay, EVH and Gear TV. Hey, buddy, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Alex Radford. Hey, man. Bobby Lopez. How's it going, man? Charles Green is in here. Brian Cote, how you doing? Aaron Songs. Aaron Songs just posted a video, I believe yesterday, playing some blues. And Aaron is in here, and goddamn, buddy, that blew me away, man. That was some amazing playing. If you haven't checked out Aaron's video, go and check that out. Absolutely fantastic. And there's Paul Liu. Paul, I just mentioned you. Yeah, Paul Liu posted a video wearing a shirt. He was playing some Bohemian Rhapsody, and he actually nailed that. And I just wanted to thank you again for that. And yeah, check out Paul Liu's video too. Very, very good. Rick Hefner is here. Todd Flowers is here. Wow, everybody's popping in. I didn't know if I'd have that many people because I'm going on so early today. Hey, Dry Heat 480, how's it going? Bam Ozzy. Oh man, okay. Sorry, folks, man. This chat just skipped big time. Okay, Ron Gillespie, Rick Hefner, Marco's Images. How are you? Jimmy T, how's it going? Bam Ozzy, welcome. Okay, Dry Heat, nice to see you. Terry Himes, welcome. Todd Flowers, Paul Liu, Jimmy T. Okay, Vinny 5150, how are you? Okay, Brad Miller, welcome. Okay, it skipped on me again. This is brutal. Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah, Jason Wade, I want my $2. It's in the mail, buddy. You know, your $2 is like my 50. Guitar It, welcome. Showman Blues, how are you, man? I am now a Friedman minion. Okay, Showman Blues joined the Friedman Club. That's awesome. Jason Wade, that's $2. Yeah, $2 Canadian, yeah. That's like a nickel for you, Jason. Chuck Booth is here. How are you? Oh, yeah, copyright police, eh, Brian? You know what's amazing is before I even post it, like if I schedule something to be posted later on, I get the copyright notice as soon as it uploads. I mean, it's so fast. I pretty much every video that I upload has a copyright on it, you know. Not banning, but basically if there's any income, and there never will be, they're gonna starve. But they're gonna lay claim to any monies from that video. So that's kind of funny. Guitar Hack, you have the Spark Booster and EP Boost on your board. What do you find the difference is in each one? That's a great question. The EP Booster colors your sound, and it can also it's a dirty boost. So like if you crank it up, you're going to get a fair bit of dirt on it. I actually did a video. If you want to check out Marco's images, I did a demo of the EP Boost. If you want to check that out, it's in the playlist. But that's basically what it does. So it's a boost, but it's a dirty boost. How I use it though is I leave it at the end of the chain, and I actually turn the gain down to 0 so that what it does is it adds a nice kind of sparkle sheen to the sound. It just kind of makes everything pop. So that's what that does. The Spark Booster is a 100% absolutely clean boost. Does not color your sound whatsoever. So if you just want like a straight boost, whatever you've got on, you just want to elevate the volume of it, the Spark Boost is the way to go. You can also use a Spark Boost in front of a dirty pedal if you want to sort of have like a second gain, like a higher gain on it. So I use both on my board. The Spark Boost I use for clean leads, and the EP Boost I just leave it at the end of the chain, and it is on all the time. I'll show you my board in a second. It's right behind me. I just rebuilt it again for like the 100th time yesterday, but I'll go through that with you in a bit. Will Varela is here. Welcome. I only play... Okay, I missed that. Man, this is really going by quick. I only play Van Halen and my own music, so I'm in the clear. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, Eric. Guitared It, welcome. Yeah, if anyone's got any questions, please tag me and I'll be able to see it really, really quickly. Hey, Guitar Pit is here. Hey, buddy, how are you, man? Rockoff, thank you so much for posting that, Jason. Zach Thong, you're all registered for Cosmo Fest. Yeah, so am I. Yeah, that's going to be fun. It sounds like there's going to be quite a few of the Ontario local YouTubers are going to be there. So that's going to be a cool get-together. Think of, yeah, facial recognition for audio. Yeah, that's a good analogy, Eric. Yeah. Oh, no worries, Marco, man. Ask me if I can help you. Just ask. He's going to show us his board. Yay. That's not that exciting, brother. Not that exciting. Tag your head. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. So no, wait, there's more. I haven't hit the bottom yet. Or have I? Okay. I'm at the bottom of the chat. Yeah, so I went a little bit earlier today, folks. I was saying before, my regular time on Thursdays, starting next week, will be 8 p.m. So, but I'll put up the ad beforehand so you'll know that it's coming. But it's going to be 8 p.m. I'm only going this early because I had my rehearsal got switched, so I actually have to leave for rehearsal at around 7 o'clock. So I'm going to be right out of here at 7. Daniel Horsley, how do you like your Plimsoll? I love it. I think it's the best dirt pedal on the market, but that's me. You know what? Everyone seems to be mentioning about pedals, so let me show you my pedal board. So you've seen it all before, but I kind of yesterday I was having a hell of a time with my pedals. They were flipping and flopping and falling off and this and that because some of them have quite a bit of mass to them. So I took a couple of pedals, I moved a few things around, I added a few things. Aaron Songs, no, I'm on Eastern time. So for me right now it is 6:09. So, I moved a couple of things around and I put some pedals back on. So put it all together. Here it is. You want to check it out. So there's my board. There's my board and nothing moves. So so if you can hear me, just to give you a quick recap what I got. So I got the tuner first, up right there. Then the tuner goes into my mini Crybaby wah. Then that goes into my Marshall Governor dirt pedal. And then that goes into my Wampler Pinnacle Deluxe right here. So this is like light overdrive, really heavy overdrive, and kind of medium. And there's the plimsoll right there. The plimsoll is the drive I probably use the most. And then for dirty leads, there's my mini tube screamer. And I always make a point of putting it below the rest of the pedals because I sometimes, if it's lined up with this one, I'll turn one on and one off, and I don't want to do that. So I keep it below everything else. So if I hit that, I'm only hitting that. That's something I learned the hard way. This is my ISP decimator, which still has the price tag on the foot. For my, basically it's a noise gate. So I put the noise gate behind all the dirt because that's kind of what it's there for. There's the spark booster right there. So that's my clean lead. Then from that, I go into Corona Chorus. Okay. And then from the Corona Chorus, I go into my flashback delay. From that, I go into my Hall of Fame reverb. And then my EP booster at the end of the chain. And then that goes out to my amp. So now you can see that that's all on there solid. It ain't going anywhere. Because some of these pedals, namely the Marshall Governor pedal and the decimator, they weigh a lot. They're heavy pedals. So there you go. So put all that together last night. Actually, while Brian Cote was on, that's why I was up so late. It's like when I start something, I got to finish it. So I went through and ripped everything apart and I, reassembled it. But I think it's solid now because I'm going to go on a run of gigs. And I just want everything solid and in place so that I don't have to screw around. Okay, and I just missed a bunch. Let me get caught up here. Will Varela, more pedals. I couldn't fit any more pedals on that. There's absolutely no real estate left on that board. No, I've got everything I need on there. Like, everything that's on there gets used. That's the thing, right? I don't have a pedal on there that, it's just a nice to have. I use all those drives. I use the screamer. I use everything. There's not a pedal there that doesn't get used. They're not on. The only pedal that's on all the time is my reverb and my EP booster. And everything else is on and off. So there you go. What's the board weigh? It weighs more than a Les Paul. No, it's pretty heavy, man. It's a pretty heavy board. Hey, Thrash, how are you? Lars Guitars in here. Welcome. Okay. Showman is talking about, I guess, his Friedman. That's cool. Can you hang 10 on that board? I'm not too far off that, actually, man. Yeah. Thanks, Jimmy. Yeah, it does everything I need. I got to be able to play everything from 50s to, 50 sounding stuff to 60s, 70s, 80s, and that board kind of covers it all. That Pinnacle Deluxe is awesome. We have the V2 version in a giveaway last year. I did not want to give it away. Yeah. That Pinnacle Deluxe it's fantastic. I've got the version 1, so I got the original one, and that's basically the Brown sound pedal. Like, I do one AC/DC tune, one AC/DC. I do one Van Halen tune. I use that for Ain't Talking About Love, which is the only one I can play halfway decent, and then I use that for like a lot of the heavier gain stuff. Like if we do Green Day and stuff like that. I'll use that. I'm trying to think what else I use that for. Basically any punk stuff. So Green Day and is it Sum 41? No, what the hell's the name of that band? Anyway, it's 3 guys. I'm so bad with names. Anyways, for any of the punk stuff, I'll use that. So Dale Palmer, hey man, how are you? Hey, Quentin is here. Okay, had to find my gun for a trip to my ghetto. Okay, Quentin, are you ready? Here it comes on the count of 3. Okay, cover your ears, everyone. It's going to get loud. 1, 2, 3. Quentin! There you go. Okay. Okay, Paul Lou, you don't use the effects loop for chorus and delay. No, everything goes in the front. You know, if I have like I was actually going to try it this time, but it's so neat and clean like that running more cables in and out of the board, I don't know. Maybe if I, and I really don't want to do this, but if I have a second smaller board, and maybe I would separate those effects and run them like in the effects loop. But having everything on one board, it's just a lot easier and more convenient to just throw everything in the front. So, which reminds me, I got another announcement I have to make actually about a show I'll be doing in a couple of weeks that you can all see. What about a single or dual loop switch in case you get cable? Oh wow, that's way too advanced for me, Jimmy T. Yeah, that's why I redid the board. I got all those patch cords in there, and I got the pedals so tight to each other that they actually can't come out. Yeah, so yeah, I don't have anything fancy. If I have a failure, which has happened, that's why I don't tie wrap anything. I can rip anything out of the board pretty quick and not have to worry about cutting tie wraps. So. Ben Mozzie, effects loop. No, I don't use the effects loop on my amp. But again, that's something that, you know, if I engage a second board, it might be a lot easier. So that might happen, but I don't know. Wouldn't need all those pedals if you had a. Oh, I tell you what, Quentin. Feel free to send me a Helix anytime. If you are 18 years of age, you're allowed. Yes, you are. That is true, Lost Smoke. I plan on doing that, bringing more cigars into Canada. So every next chance I get, I will be definitely bringing more cigars in. Bobby Clipper is here. Hey, man. Michael B., welcome. Hey, R2R3 is here. Hey, buddy. Bamazi, thanks for the sub. Okay. 50, yeah, but you know what I use, Will Varela? When I do the 50s and 60s, I got on the flashback delay, there's a really nice slapback on that I use. So I'll use that, and I'll use the clean boost for the solos. So that gives me a little bit of that tone. Okay, Gary Holt is here. Dave's Guitar, hey, buddy. Yeah, I had Dave's Guitar channel on with me on Tuesday. If you haven't seen that show, check it out. Dave and I always have a lot of fun when we do those things. Pete Hickson, welcome. Cool. Yeah, so yeah, he just reminded me of something. Oh God, don't ask me. I think April, I'm going to say 16, 17, but I'll post something on my YouTube channel and I'll mention it the next time that I'm on. There is a Facebook live show called Thirsty Thursday. I just actually shared a link on my YouTube channel because okay, now the only people that are going to know this band is if you're local, but there was a band called The Spoons, and they were really big back in the 80s. And it was a guy singer and a girl played bass. And anyways, they had some local, they were big locally. They had some hit songs. And they just did this show, this Thirsty Thursday show. And we've been invited to do that show. So, and it's a Facebook Live. So you can watch the show and comment and all that kind of thing. And so I'll be doing that show in a couple of weeks. So it's going to be like, I think 14, 15 of April, but I'll let you all know. I'll mention it when I have the date down because I'm horrible with dates. And yeah, and if, check it out. And it's, it's somebody that's running this thing, and it seems to be growing in popularity. I mean, they had the Spoons on, and if again, if you're local, you know how big the Spoons were, right? So it's kind of cool. Bobby Lopez, thanks for suggestion. 9 to 42. Oh, that's awesome, Bobby. That's cool. Sean Kennedy, how's it going, eh? It's going good. Guitarfish remembers the Spoons. Hey, Guitarfish, welcome. Yeah, the Spoons were they're a pretty big deal here locally. They have a new album out. Oh, okay. Maybe that's why they're on the show. They might have been promoting that record. So yeah, so that's cool. That's one thing I wanted to mention. The other thing was again, for let's see how many people we got in here right now. Just gonna have a quick boo here. 52 people. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you all so much for popping in. Jeff Harper just popped in. I remember the blonde, yeah, the female, yeah, that's right, Bobby Loeb. And she is, if you go to Thirsty Thursday, just if you go to my YouTube channel, I put a link so you can see the show. And it's the girl bass player and the singer. And actually, Ken in my band is friends with the singer. Yeah, and they're doing like just an acoustic. He's playing acoustic guitar and she's playing the bass. So that's really cool. Hey, Todd Graff, how are you? Hey, Janice, how's it going? I have 4 pedals, Marshall Blues Breaker. Oh, cool. Yeah, that'll work. Go to a Honeymoon Suite show and record it so I can watch it. Yeah, you love Honeymoon Suite, eh? Yeah. Hey, Nocturnal Butterfly, welcome. Yeah, so that's one thing I wanted to mention. Another thing is I've got a gig coming up on Saturday. Up in it's a town called Newmarket, which is about 45 minutes away from me. Some of you have asked, you had the Pinnacle, you switched to the Angry Charlie. Yeah, Angry Charlie's good too, Dave. That's a great pedal. And so I'm going to see if I can try to stream from the venue. I will try. If I can't stream from it on Saturday, I'll see if I can maybe just record some stuff and maybe edit it all up so there's no talking or whatever, and post that later. And then on Sunday I'm rehearsing with Rebel Charm, which I might record that and maybe post that. We'll see how that goes. Hey, China Guitar Skeptic. Hey man, how are you? Ben Henry, welcome. Wow, everybody's popping in. Maybe 6 o'clock is a good time. It's about 20 minutes from me, Newmarket. Well, Brian, we're at Market Brewing Company if you want to check it out. 54 people, wow. Yeah, it's a Market Brewing Company. Well, we talked about that, I think, on Saturday. The venue is, it's like, it's hard to see because of that stupid dealership. But anyways, Weedy Guitar Solo, how are you? Heck, I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but I'm totally waiting for Sweetwater to get those. You and me both, Ron Gillespie. I was in a store asking the local store here, and they had no idea when the new Les Pauls were coming. No idea. Ben Coombs, still good for the round table. Yeah, the rehearsal I'm doing is noon to 2. How do Velcro when the feet won't let you? There's no feet on the Mini, Quentin. There's no feet on it, so it was okay. It was fine. I didn't have to take any feet off. Oh, sorry. That's right, Brian. You're in Vegas. Yeah, it's a little bit of a ride, eh? Yeah. Totally forgot about that. Yeah. Hey, Michael Bishop. Michael Bishop, I was just talking about you. Yeah, so Michael Bishop was kind enough to get a T-shirt. I posted his photo on my Instagram and my YouTube channel, on my Instagram and my Facebook channel today. So yeah, I want to thank you for supporting the cause, buddy. Much appreciated. Yeah, the I don't know when Long McQuaid is the store I was talking about. I don't know when the hell they're gonna get those new Les Pauls. It's still selling. Yeah, it's about right, Gap Lover. Yeah, you're not too far off, man. Yeah, we get stuff so much later than you folks in the US. So I actually would be surprised if I see one before June, to be honest with you. Yeah, before June. So yeah, so I got the gig on Saturday, rehearsing Sunday afternoon. So I might post something. If I can, I will. And I might do an after gig thing on Sunday. If I do it, it'll definitely be from the Hack Shack, and because I'll be needing a cigar big time. Because it's going to be another crazy weekend, and I'm working all day Saturday. So here we go again. The old guy is going to go like a bandit this weekend. So yeah. So that's what I got to look forward to. Yeah, so if anyone's got any questions for me, please tag me at Guitar Hack. Hey, Elvis Ben, how are you, man? Yeah, tag me at Guitar Hack so I can see your question. Shit, there was something else I wanted to talk about. Memory is so shit. I should write stuff down, man. I should really write stuff down. Um, I played on well, everyone knows that about the day that myself, Eric, and Brian Cote spent at Cosmo, which is a big music store here in town, on Saturday. And I walked away from that. How do you stay so good looking? It's called Really Bright Lights That Drown Out My Face, China Guitar Mike. um, anyways, thanks. That's funny, buddy. Need some post-it notes. Yeah, I definitely need some post-it notes. The guitar that we played a shitload of guitars, but the one that is stuck on my head and I can't get out of my head is I played a charcoal flame, beautiful flame on it, custom PRS custom 22. I think that was the best guitar I played on Saturday, and I can't get that damn thing out of my head. That thing was worth over $4,000, probably like between $4,000 and $5,000. You know, it's one of those things where it's absolutely stupid to own for me, because I would never take that to a gig. So it would just sit here and I would just play it at home and it would never leave the house. So I don't know. I'm trying to forget about it, but you know what it's like, right? When you get a guitar, and I just bought the Firebird, like what? Not even a month. Well, just over a month ago. Showing Blues. If you could only have 4 pedals to take to a gig, what would they be? That's a good question. Delay would definitely be one. A delay, an overdrive, a chorus, and a boost. Those would be the 4. Guitar Fish is asking if Gibson month and Lon McQuaid. So probably the sale will. Yeah, the Gibson. Yeah, there's Along McQuaid has a all month Gibson sale, and I actually talked about. Oh, you did. Albus Band is talking to me with his Gibson rep. Okay, I don't know. Am I in trouble? Marco's Images. The deputy marshal did not make the board cut. You know what? I like that pedal a lot, but I also like the Marshall Governor. So I'm kind of flipping back and forth between those 2 pedals. I'm going to try the Governor this weekend. If I'm not happy with it, the deputy marshal will go back. Yeah, Bamazzi. Yeah, the PRSs. That was the first PRS I grabbed that actually had a neck that I really liked. A 64 T-board, a Guitar Hack. What was the story with the Firebird question mark? Last I heard you were going. I decided to hold on to it, a 64 T-board. I will actually be playing it this weekend at a gig. Last year, Cosmo Rich played at 14,000, a 14,000 PRS. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. Okay, Dave's putting a link up to Sweetwater. Yeah, the Les Pauls are finally going on sale here. The 2018s and 2019s are going on sale. It's now I don't work for Lon McQuaid, but it is a Gibson month at Lon McQuaid, so be a nice time to get a Les Paul if you're in the Toronto area, or Ontario actually. Bring back I'd have to bring back like 5 Firebirds to pay for that PRS. Brian Cote. Hey, Mitch Heyman is here. Welcome, Mitch. How are you, man? Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to get it out of my head. I think you know, I mean, when you look at it realistically, I'd have to sell like 4 guitars to get that one guitar, and sell it and then never bring it into the house, so or to take it out of the house. So I don't think that's going to happen. No, we talked about the 2019 pre-JC takeover releases and what's come since. Oh, okay. So they're blowing them out finally. Okay. Yeah, the juniors. I played a Les Paul Junior also. And somebody was saying, I think Jason Wade was saying that the tuners on it are kind of cheap, and he's absolutely right. They should have put better tuners on that guitar. For sure. They just look cheap. They feel cheap. I don't know. I wasn't impressed. They're going up 100 with the double P90 being 990 after the relaunch. Wow. Okay, good to know, Albus Band. So Elvis Band has an inside track on that. I find it's always just pushing financing and give me a cash discount instead on an. Yeah, Gap Lover. Yeah. HK is here. Hey, welcome. I guess he would. Hey, Ben, he's playing a 14. The most expensive guitar I saw at Cosmo was the $10,000, or 9,000, Sir Les Paul. That was the most expensive guitar that I saw there. You can't get PRS guitars out of your head. One leads to another. My bank hate. Yeah, Ben Mozzie, I can imagine. That's okay. Rock and roll, several. Okay, Dale Palmer. I wish I lived closer to New York City. The Met is having played loud instruments of rock and roll with several famous guitarists like Jimmy Page. Oh, that's cool. Frankenstein, that's cool. YMCA, yeah, I'll be playing that on Saturday. Hey, Bruce is here. Hey, Bruce, welcome. Showman Blues, 4,500. Guitar is supposed to stay at home. 5,000 Chesterfield. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, Poo Ninja's here. Like building a hot rod, you're too scared to drive. Yeah. And in some of the places I play, they can get a little bit rowdy and stuff. And, the last thing you want is to see that thing get all messed up and damaged, right? But I think for me on Saturday, that was the best guitar I played. Yeah. But again, you can't really justify stuff like that, making those kinds of purchases. Okay, I'm sure it'll come back to me. There's something else I wanted to mention. So there's the Thirsty Thursday show that I'm going to be on in a couple of weeks. With the Hit Disturbers, that'll be a live show. It's a Facebook Live, and you can get in there and comment. So hopefully, you folks will check that out. And I'll let you know the date once we get a little bit closer to that. And for 14 grand, you could buy a lot of $400. Yeah. A lot of $400 guitars. Guitar Hack, been playing a lot of my Epiphone. Okay. Been playing a lot of my Epiphone. Okay. May check out some Gibson Les Pauls. Yeah, Mitch Heyman, I was saying earlier, there's a lot of deals to be had now because they wanna sort of have a clean slate. Oh boy. They want to have a clean slate, and before they introduce all of the sorry, my phone just went off. Until they want to introduce all the new Les Pauls, so they're going to be blowing everything out. Yeah, please leave a thumbs up, folks. I appreciate that. Okay, no worries, Dana. Thanks for coming in. Yeah. And if folks, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. If you haven't liked the video, please do. Pete Hickson, that's why they make Squires and Eppies for bar gigs. We're rowdy people. Yeah, that's true. Or get one that's already beat up. Like, take the beat up one like I do. I'm just reading some of the comments. Hey, Will Dunham is here. Welcome, Will. How are you? Yeah, if anyone's got any questions for me, folks, please tag me at Guitar Hack. There's something else I wanted to say, and I can't remember what the hell it was. On Tuesday, folks, I'm going to have Rick Romanelli is going to be on. He's going to be on at 7 p.m. on Tuesday. Rick's always cool to have on. And now that I got a lot more people on, again, Thursday next week, I will be doing 8 o'clock. I'm only doing 6 o'clock today because my drummer moved our rehearsal to Thursday. So, but I would normally be on at 8 o'clock right now. Ben Mozzie, admittedly, mine don't go out. I don't gig, so I'm okay with spending a big. Yeah, you know what, Ben Mozzie, when I get to the point where I stop playing out, I might just do like a big garage sale and sell a lot of the guitars and maybe just buy some really, really expensive ones that will not leave the house. That's probably the way to go. Yeah. Well, that's cool, Ed. There's certain guitar. Well, I shouldn't say that. Anything I have, I play out. Anything I have. I've even taken a 339 out to gigs, but there's a certain threshold, I guess. Why did you decide to keep the Firebird? What happened? I thought you said it was clunky, by the way. I have 4 of them. You know what it is? A64 T-Bird. I took it to rehearsal, and it just wasn't working. And then, start having thoughts about taking it back. And then you pick it up the next day, and you love it again. So it's kind of like that. This is the best time for live China Guitar. Yeah. For you guys in the UK, I guess it would be. It's kind of early for me, though. I just got home from work. I haven't even had dinner yet. Had a quick smoke, and here I am. So I still got to eat dinner. So I got to squeeze that in before I leave for rehearsal today. So anyway, 64 T-Bird, that's the way it is sometimes. You don't like something, then you pick it up the next day, and you're like, yeah, this is too good to take back. So I'm kind of in that place right now with that guitar. I'm actually taking it to rehearsal tonight. So when I leave in about a half an hour or so, and I'll be gigging with it on Saturday, because I know that venue has got a big enough stage that I can gig with it, and I'm not going to be knocking people over. Dave's Guitar Channel, will you sell what's in the... Dave, that stuff in that curio cabinet wouldn't even buy the strings for a PRS. Sorry, man. A gold top. Well, gold tops are going for cheap right now, Ed. The Les Paul gold tops, the 2018 P90 ones are going for cheap. It's good to gig expensive gear, just not in dive bars. Yeah, most of my bars are kind of like that. I would get the PRS SC for live. Yeah, I was thinking about the SC. I don't know. I can't. I gotta stop buying guitars, man. I gotta stop. I already got 10, and 10 is too many. It's too many for me, man. Ron Gillespie, this is the best time for everyone. We're getting off work, and half of us are in the car. Can't get more free time than that. What's cheap? In the US, I think, I don't know. In Canada, they're going for under $2,000. So for us, that's cheap. So in the US, that'd be like 1,000 something. Yeah, that's probably what it. Yeah, a 64 T-Bird. Yeah, I think so. I think that's one of the reasons I kept it, is because I think if I sold it, I'd be jonesing for another one. So better to keep the one I have. You need a list. Yeah, China Guitar. I haven't found an SC with a neck profile that I like. I actually looked up the neck profile of the PRS, and turns out that's a pattern thin. So I think that's what I need to go with. Guitar Hack, have you any experience of Canadian guitars, especially? Oh, yeah, I played tons of Godins. The Godins are really, really good guitars. I haven't played a shitty one yet. The thing is, look-wise, they don't do it for me. I mean, the guitar has to look pretty, right? And then I'll want to get to know it, so to speak. It's almost like when you're dating, And I haven't found any Godins that really, really do it for me. So that's the only reason. It's nothing to do with their quality. And Godins can get really expensive as well, but you can get some well-priced, good playing Godin guitars. Okay, I missed that. There's a comment there. My buddy loves his hybrid Godin. Yeah, they're good. Yeah, I'm still not a big PRS fan. My maiden has a perfect neck. Yeah, that's the other thing too. It's got to look good, and then the next thing for me is the neck. I can't play. Again, it's all a very personal thing, but I'm real picky with guitar necks. I even notice neck differences from one guitar to the other of the same model. I don't know. I'm just weird that way, I guess. What limits me is space. I can't have 20 guitars and 10 amps in my little space. Yeah, I don't have nearly as many amps as I have guitars. I've only got 3 amps. Hey, Charlie S is here. Welcome. Do you like Floyd Rose? I owned one of the guitars I've had. I've never talked about how many guitars I bought and sold, but there've been quite a few. But the guitar that I regret selling the most was I had an original Ibanez Roadstar that had the original Floyd on it, and it was absolutely insanely good. And I went like an idiot and I sold it. So I'm quite familiar with Floyd's. I've owned Floyd guitars. Right now, the only guitar I have with a trem is an Ernie Ball Music Man, which is in the back of my head, which means it's going to be coming out again this summer. I'll probably be gigging with it. It's not a Floyd on it, though. It's a proprietary trem. It doesn't have the locking, what do you call it? Locking nut on it. It has locking tuners, but it works really, really well. It doesn't go out of tune. So that's the closest thing to a Floyd I own currently, Mitch. Yeah, PRSs are gorgeous guitars. That is for sure. It's just a matter of finding the right one. Knowing how to play never stopped me. Doesn't stop me either, Quinn. And I wish I could play as well as you, buddy. Timothy Lynch, welcome. Okay, what time we got? We got 6:41. If anyone's got any questions for me, please fire away. I might as well take this time. I always do this during every show. Got 62 people watching, so that'll be a great time. So, folks, if you're in the chat, please let's all support each other. Let's keep this a positive guitar community. And let's all support each other. Keep it a happy place. Sub each other. We got some fantastic channels in here. Yeah, sub each other. Let's keep it all growing. And hey, there's Subtle Hills. Thanks for that comment earlier, Subtle Hills. I posted that original song a long time ago, and you're probably one of 5 people that actually heard it. So I appreciate you listening to it. So yeah, and let's keep the community growing and keep it positive. And also, I sell merch. I've got cups, I've got mugs, I've got T-shirts, hoodies, all kinds of stuff. The link is below. All proceeds go to the Canadian Cancer Society. And if you haven't subbed to me and you haven't liked the video, please do. Please do. Okay, that's the end of my public announcements. Lefty Mike, for me, great cosmetics don't equal great tone. I agree, Lefty Mike. But here's the problem, Lefty Mike. If I look down and I don't like what I'm playing, it doesn't inspire me. I'm very shallow in terms of guitar playing. Alex R., welcome. Thanks for popping in, even if it's for a second. Appreciate it. Okay. I think I've caught up. Yeah, you gotta look down and you gotta like what you're looking at. Oh, no worries, Aaron Songs. Yeah, Aaron Songs, man. If you haven't checked out his video playing the blues, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And he's playing a Telecaster, and he's getting a great tone. It's all good, man. So check it out. Yeah. Yeah, so again, please tag me if anyone's got any questions or anything. What gig or sorry, what videos do I have coming up now? Is I might be okay, Dave. Have a great show, man. Is it AM station tonight, right, Dave? I think it's AM station on Thursdays for you. Yeah, Dave and I are going to be doing another cigars or guitars with cigars episode at some point. Got a few people watched that and liked it, so we're going to be doing more of those. It's just a matter of when our schedules align, because my weekends are going to start getting busy. So can I say hi to your wife, Margaret? Hey, Margaret, how are you? I don't see Margaret, but I'm waving at her. Hopefully she can see that. Yeah, thank you, Subtle Hills. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I've got original music. I got one original song. There's more, but I just posted the one a while back. So if anyone's interested, check my playlist. It's a guitar instrumental. It's a very bad Joe Satriani song. I'm kidding. About the Joe Satriani part. Yeah, so check that out. Yeah, Wolverella, it's a Hit Disturbers practice tonight and a Hit Disturbers gig on Saturday. Like I said, I will try to stream it. Dave, is it AM station tonight? Is that your gig tonight? Dave plays in a couple of bands, so just asking which band he's playing with tonight. Yeah, check out Dave's guitar channel also, folks. Dave's an awesome player, good dude, funny as hell. So check him out. Oh, thank you so much, Nocturnal, for doing that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. You play out. No, not every week in Aaron Songs. I actually had 2 weeks off, but now it's starting up again. I think I have a few in a row. I got 1 weekend. I got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday gigs. So I don't know how the hell I'm going to swing that, but it's coming. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming up. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to be wrapping this up. What I amuse you. I got a couple. So I'm going to be wrapping this up soon, folks. So if anyone's got any last minute things they want to mention or comment on, please do. I'll try to post or go live from the gig on Saturday if possible. Hack, someone is talking bad about Butterfly. Well, then that someone needs to stop. And Butterfly's here. Butterfly will be on it. Butterfly's a ninja. HK, Dave's guitar. Yeah. It's easy to talk to Dave, man. Yeah, Dave and I, we seem to hit it off. So, yeah, the bomb. Yeah. So there'll be more with Dave. Like again, we'll be doing either another guitars and cigars, or I'll ask Dave to come back on in another month or so. Do I care for Phil McKnight? Is he doing too much on YouTube? Starting not like when YouTubers try to make. Because I have to work. Yeah, I have to work too. I watch Phil McKnight. Actually, I've learned a lot from Phil McKnight. Watching his channel, I have no qualms with Phil McKnight, and anyone that wants to turn this into a job. I mean, shit, God bless him. I mean, it's not an easy thing to do. There's so many channels, so much competition out there, and yeah, more power to them. I don't. For me personally, I have a full-time job and I play in bands, and so for me, this is just a hobby. I mean, if it turns into something a little more than that, I really don't expect it to. I'm actually surprised I've got the subs and that I have, and the people coming in and watching my stream. So I'm just enjoying it, really. Also, is there a reason Tone King can't get 100,000? I have no idea. Is there any reason why anybody can't get subs? I have no idea. No idea. Okay, Alex. Yeah, good night, Alex. And thank you, Bobby Clipper. No, we love you, China Guitar Skeptic. Actually, yeah, I did how long was that, Mike? A few weeks ago? I had Mike on. That was a good time too. Yeah, you know what, folks? Check my playlists, and I've had some fantastic people on, and I got some fantastic people coming up as well. Some of them are in this chat right now. Is R2R3 still in here? R2R3 is coming on. I got Craig Reckless coming on. I got Rick Romanelli, as I mentioned. I got Stafford Studio. I got some fantastic people coming up. I got Guitar Pit's coming on again. I got Cheddar Kung Pao coming on again. I got all kinds of people coming on. So yeah. So if you want to go back and check out some of the live streams, we always seem to have a really, really good time. Or check out some of my live music. I got rehearsals posted. I got, if you want to hear some real live unmixed music mistakes and all, I got plenty of that. Hey, Scott Nickerson, you made it back. Cool. When you get lost between... Yeah, now that's stuck in my head. Thanks for that, HK. That's awesome. Yeah, that's Christopher Cross, right? I think that's Christopher Cross. Yeah. Okay, folks, I'm going to wrap this up. So I want to thank everybody. Thank you all so much. You guys, I didn't want to miss a Thursday, so I decided to come on a couple hours early. So I gotta get something to eat, and I gotta head out to rehearsal. So I want to thank everyone for popping in and sharing this this hour with me. You guys are fantastic. Arthur's name. Okay, thank you. You guys are fantastic. So if you haven't subbed me yet, please do. Thumbs up. If you want to support the Canadian Cancer Society, buy some merch. Links below. I will catch you all. If I don't do a Sunday after gig thing, I'm part of the round table, so my mug is going to be on YouTube one way or the other on Sunday. So, and if not, we'll catch you Tuesday, 7 o'clock with Rick Romanelli. And from now on, my Thursday shows will be at 8 p.m. Yeah, I can't wait, R2. That's going to be fun, buddy. No worries. Thank you all so much. You guys rock. And have a great weekend at this point. Have a great weekend. And we'll catch you soon. Catch you Sunday. Cheers, everybody.